Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I was thinking that since a lot of people are working from home right now, that I would share some tips on how to stay productive when working from home since I work from home every single day. So my first tip is to create a morning ritual. I think it's really important to kind of wake up and not immediately jump into work. So I like to just drink my coffee and really slum it up with my dogs, read some magazines and watch YouTube videos. I like to read magazines or read books or journaling, anything that kind of will spark my creativity for the day, but doesn't take a lot out of me. Like it's still fun, if that makes sense, and doesn't feel like work. So my next tip is to get ready for the day. So here I am just going to take a shower, put on some music, and I think it's really important to kind of get ready for the day and get out of your pajamas. I know it's so easy to sit in your pajamas at home or even sit in your towel. I'm so guilty of this, but getting into actual real clothes and getting a little bit ready can help you so much. So I like to go for something really comfortable, but also something I could leave the house in. I'm not leaving the house today, but that's what I go for, not really business attire. So next, I just like to get ready, and if you don't wear makeup either, like today I'm not really wearing a lot of makeup. I just like to put on some BB cream and do my eyebrows and put on some chapstick just so I feel put together. And if I do an Instagram stories or something like that, then I look a little bit more put together. Again, I think it's so easy to just like hang out and be lazy when you're working from home because it's just a weird environment, when you're on your couch or wherever you might be. But when I put on a little bit of makeup and brush my hair out and stuff like that, then I feel so much better and I feel ready for the day and productive and just ready to take on the world, even if I'm sitting on my couch. So after you've gotten ready, the next tip would be to create a workspace that works for you. So I really like to open up the windows, the blinds, and let some natural light in. And I actually prefer to work at the dining room table. I don't work at a desk, and I like it that way because if I want to move to the couch or something like that, I can. Whatever I do though, I don't go into my bedroom. I have the dining room where I do workspace, and then I also have my creative room that I share with Ethan where we both can be creative and stuff like that. So first thing I do is start out with a to-do list, and I do the very most important tasks first. That way I feel really accomplished at the start of my workday, and then I can continue to work down through those tasks. I forgot to mention at the beginning of this video that this can also be applicable to students and studying from home and doing online school and stuff like that. So do your most important tasks first and get those out of the way while you're feeling nice and productive. Now, once I start to feel, after a few hours of work, I start to feel like I need, a break. I pretty much start to feel antsy. I start getting distracted. You know that feeling. So I break my breaks up into two different kinds. I do a productive break or a creative break. So here I'm going to show you guys my creative break would just be cleaning off some surfaces, just taking 5 to 10 minutes to be productive that's not working. So I'm not sitting scrolling on Instagram. I'm clearing up my space and doing some cleaning at the house, putting some dishes in the dishwasher, something like that. Sometimes I need to go get some fresh air, just like you would at the office, but you're not sitting and being distracted from home. I think that's really important, and it can be really difficult, I know, to just want to sit down and watch Netflix or something like that. So I like to get out and stretch and move my body or just sit with my dog, whatever it may be. And that's kind of my productive break. Now my creative break is when I'm like having that creative block, writer's block almost, maybe, I don't know. So what I like to do if I'm having this kind of creative break is sometimes I will put on some music, have a dance party, just something, anything really that sparks that creativity back up. So today I decided to put on some music, dance around with my dog, I was not feeling the housework that I needed to be doing on my computer. So I just give myself about 20 minutes of time. I sat down and read my magazine again. I also decided to tune my guitar. I really enjoy music, so that's something that I like to do when I'm having a creative kind of block. Another thing that I do is I keep this journal where I can do collages and mood boards and just do things and create a space that's very inspirational for me. That really helps working in creative field. So because creative burnout is a real thing. Then once I've done that, I feel so much better getting back to work. So try splitting up your breaks into 2 separate things, and that might work for you. My next tip is going to be eating something healthy and has nutritional value. So today I ate tilapia and rice. I know it can be super tempting to drink soda and eat snacks, but you're not going to want to do that. Just trust me. So when it is time to close up shop at the end of the day, I like to check everything I did off my list, and I like to actually physically pack away my work stuff into a separate drawer where I can't see it, because out of sight, out of mind is a real thing for me. And I like to clean up the space that I used as my workspace so I can subconsciously understand the work is over. Then I like to turn off my phone for the next 45 minutes to an hour, just so I can actually feel like work time is over. I do a lot of work on my phone, so I will just play with the dogs. I need to continue training them. This is the time I use to just have fun and not worry about my phone or anything like that. I think it's super, super important to have a healthy work-life balance. And those are my tips for working at home. I hope that you found this video helpful in some way. I know a lot of people are working from home right now. So make sure to give this video a like and subscribe down below. And I will see you guys in my next video. Have a wonderful day.